Hello friends, I'm Tim Wildsmith, and in this video I'm going to be unboxing an awesome NIV Bible that I got for just $12 on eBay. Okay, so I recently released a video, an unboxing video with a $15 Bible that I got from Crossway, ESV Personal Reference Edition. And I posted that video and I wasn't sure if anybody was going to watch it. And y'all, you watched that video. It got more likes and views, and it really blew up. It was like the best viewed video on my channel for maybe even for the entire year so far. Like it's literally done so well, and I was like, why is that? And I asked people, and several people commented and said, hey, we love premium Bibles, but we also like to see Bibles that are a little bit more affordable and a little bit easier for us to get our hands on, and they're really good. So we like it when you do this sort of stuff. And I was like, okay, noted. I'm going to think about that. Okay, so fast forward like 4 or 5 days. You may know that I'm one of the college ministers at Belmont University. We were taking a bunch of our student leaders on a retreat, and I'm hanging out with college students. Of course, I'm looking at I'm like, hey, let me see your Bible, and I'm like seeing what they have and flipping through it. It's really interesting to see like what college students. There's a lot of NLT filament Bibles. There's a lot of ESV journaling Bibles, much of that He Reads Truth, She Reads Truth, CSB stuff. But there was also like this bookshelf in the room where we were having our Bible study worship sessions, and it was mostly books. And I looked down on it, and I saw in the corner an NIV Bible. I could tell that it was a Zondervan NIV Bible. I pulled it out, and I opened it up, and I was like, it was this beautiful single column reference Bible, and I had never seen it before. I actually took a picture. I'm going to put the picture up for you right now. I took this picture of it and I posted it. I think it was on the Everything Bibles Facebook page. And I was like, what is this? And tons of people started commenting and like, oh yeah, we remember that one. So it's basically an older Bible that's no longer in print. It's before the Comfort Print redesign from a few years ago. But I was like, man, this looks like a really great Bible. So I typed in the ISBN number on eBay and I found a couple different listings. And this one was priced way too high, but I made like an extremely low offer and went back and forth to the seller. I got this Bible for $12. So the one that I saw at the campsite was like a nicer version. It was like a genuine leather. Honestly, the ribbon was still tucked, and there was a voice in my head that said, Tim, someone left this here. You should just take it. And I was like, no, I'm not going to take it. Maybe somebody's going to come back and look for it. So, but I got one. I got, I think, the leather soft version for $12. I've belabored this too much. Are you ready? I got my B cam right here. Let's open this thing up. I always tell people my public service announcement is you have to be careful when you buy Bibles online, like places like eBay where it's not full on customer service. They don't have warranties and stuff like that. I always tell people to be. I've had a couple people who have sold me something on eBay that was nowhere near as high of quality as they said it was or in as good of condition. So you got to be careful anytime you buy a used Bible like this or a out of print Bible. But boom, see, this is pretty beat up. Here you go. Single column reference Bible, NIV. It's got a little slipcase on it. You can see that it's a little bit beat up and kind of wrinkly in there. But this has got to be like a 10-year-old Bible that somebody's just had sitting around. So nice little eBay box right here. eBay branded box. Are you ready for this? The V-cam is down. The V-cam is down. Okay, let me fix this. That was pretty classic. Okay, are we good? Maybe we'll fix this a little bit more. Hey, sometimes things go wild. All right, let me set my knife down over here. An NIV single column Bible for better reading experience, the NIV single column reference Bible. So this was the black leather soft. The retail price on this was $47.99. So I feel like I got a good deal for $12. It says printed in China. There's all the information on the back there. Very, very glossy. It says standard print, lay flat. Okay, let's see. It says it is black leather soft. Oh, wow. This is so cool to see, because their leather soft now is much nicer than this. This is like, it looks kind of like fake and stamped a little bit. It says Holy Bible printed on the cover. I kind of like that. Can you see the texture in there? It's not, I'll tell you what, the leather soft Bibles from Thomas Nelson and Zondervan for the last like year or two, they're so fantastic. They're soft and they're floppy, and it looks literally like it could be real leather from the outside. This is definitely more of a synthetic look and feel, but this looks nice. Holy Bible, it says single column reference. You see that on the side? It actually says that on the Bible, but it's got some tooled ribs in there. NIV, Zondervan logo. Now see, this is another thing. Used Bible, it's got a bunch of scrapes and stuff. I don't know if you can see that. There you can. Some of it. There's scrapes and things on the gilding, but it has silver gilding on the pages. Really what blew me away. So it's a paste down liner. This may be a pretty good rebind candidate, but I'm not sure. Oh yeah, this is good. So single ribbon in here. Really what set this off for me, so there's a little single ribbon, black. What I liked about this Bible was the typesetting. So I'm going to open this up. Holy Bible, Zondervan. What it says in here, single column reference Bible, copyright 2011. It looks like this one was printed in 2011 in China. The Holy Bible, Zondervan. So this is when they did their update in 2011 to the NIV. So there's that, table of contents. What you can kind of tell right here real quickly is that the paper is not very opaque, which is, one of the things you deal with less expensive Bibles is you're not getting that premium European Bible paper and things like that. But I love the typesetting. I really love the typesetting. Wait for this. Genesis chapter 1. So it's a single column, paragraph format, textual footnotes at the bottom, and it's got the cross-references on the inside of the page. Look at that. Inside column references. So there, when you have the Bible open, right, when you're in here, the cross-references on the inside, so it pushes the text out, so the text isn't falling off into the gutter. The cross-references are there when you need them, but they're kind of out of the way when you don't need them. This looks really good. Now, honestly, I was just looking at the B-cam, and it looks less opaque on the B-cam than it does in person. So I'm looking at this like Solomon built his palace. It took Solomon 13 years. Let me hold that up there. From what I can tell on the B-cam, it looks a little bit, the opacity is worse on camera than it is in person. But that's a really cool design. Single column, paragraph format. You get the cross-references. On pages like this where there aren't a lot of cross-references, you also could take some notes in that inside margin like that. But it's really comfortable to read. The box didn't say what the type size was, so I'm going to look that up and I'm going to put that down at the bottom of the screen. I would guess that this is somewhere around a 9-point typeface, maybe 8.5. It could be a little bit bigger than that, but I love a good single column Bible, right? I'm a big fan of single column Bibles. I really like having cross references if I want to study from a Bible, and I think that this older typesetting I do like all of the new comfort print typefaces that 2K Denmark designed for Zondervan and Thomas Nelson, but these old ones really fit well for me. I think part of the reason I'm drawn to this is you may have seen that video where I did a rebind with SDG of my Belmont Bible, because I have basically an NIV thin line Bible that's an older typesetting that Belmont has these custom Belmont versions, and I sent it to Vitaly at SDG, and he did a beautiful custom rebind for me, and it's got this same typeface in it. So it feels very familiar in that sense. But this is look how wide open that lays. Really, really, this is a nice Bible. And again, I got this for $12. It's a little beat up, but it does what it's supposed to do. Let's see what it has at the back of it. It has a concordance. I can see that. So you get to the end of Revelation, and it's not too thick of a Bible. The Bible ends on page 1268. For a single column Bible, that's not too big. Weights and measures, table of weights and measures. Concordance, 3-column NIV concordance. That looks fine. It's jammed in there, real tiny type. Let's see if it has maps or anything. After the concordance, you get nothing. Some of the pages are stuck together. It's crazy. This Bible doesn't seem to have been read, and it's 10 years old. So, yeah, just straight up. So it's single column reference Bible, nice typesetting, pretty affordable. Actually, it is a pretty good rebind candidate. If the gilding were not scraped up the way it is, it'd be an excellent rebind candidate. I don't know if I'm going to do that to it, but this is just a cool Bible to have around. And it's I tell people this all the time. You got to figure out what you're looking for. Do you love single column? Do you want references? Do you want the references on the bottom, on the outside of the page, on the inside of the page, which I really like? Is it a big enough typeface for you? That sort of thing. Is it the right translation? So just a good example of something that you can find out there. And these are Bibles that are old and out of print, but some people have them posted on eBay, Facebook, Craigslist, that sort of stuff. So like I said, be careful with who you buy from, but this ended up being a really, really nice Bible for $12. And I definitely think that you can find some good deals out there if you know where to look and you know what you're looking for. So let me know what you think. That's what I think about this. If you have one of these and you're like, that's my favorite Bible, please leave me a comment and let me know. If you're searching for something in particular, drop that in the comments. Maybe somebody will be able to tell you where you can find it. Yeah, this is really, really fun. Again, I'm going to try to do some of these more affordable Bibles in these videos because I think it's really fun for people to see what's out there and something that we can all get our hands on more than some of the more limited edition premium stuff that's out there. So, hey, did you know that I've started channel memberships? I've started, basically you click the join button at the bottom of the video. There's a bunch of people who've joined. Thank you. Hello to all of my members. It's $2.99 a month. You get exclusive content. You get shout outs in videos. You get different things that are going to be automatic entry into giveaways, things like that. And it's a great way for you to support the channel and what I'm doing here at Bible Review Blog. So click that little join button. A video will pop up and you can learn more about it. If you've already joined, then definitely thank you very much for being one of my members. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, why don't you start there? Consider subscribing if you enjoy these videos. And definitely, if you liked this one, click that like button for me. That helps me reach more people here on YouTube. So again, if you have questions, comments, anything like that, drop them down below. I'll get back to you with response. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.